not funny anymore because y'all are just fucking like now it's abuse. That's the thing. Like it's not funny anymore because it's abusive. Like actually it wasn't really funny before, but I mean now it's even worse. I'm just saying because y'all think that being sharp is the same as being oppressive. Like that's the fucking problem. Like y'all think that being sharp or witty is the same as just fucking being oppressive. I'm being fucking serious, and I'm just talking to fucking Beyond. What's his name? What is he even? Because I have to speak to this nigga. Hold on, give me 1 second. His real name is Roy. Roy, you are a fucking piece of shit. I swear to fucking God, you are not a good person. I'm just gonna keep it right there. You are not a fucking good. I have to speak to you legally because you're fucking abusive. You are fucking abusive, Roy. Whatever the girl, I can't. This shit is so fucking whack. I swear to fucking God. Like really, like just legally change your name to Bianca because that's who you are. You're not there's Roy shit. Like that's not you. You're disrespectful as hell. I'm just saying because it's just like you know how Gaga said I become Stephanie said I become Gaga. It's just like that's who you are. Like that's literally who you are. You're not that person that we saw as a baby. You're not that person that we saw as a baby. You're not that sweet person that we saw as a fucking baby. Now you're just a fucking evil. You're a demon. Like you're a fucking demon. You're a demon. Like I'm being serious. Like you call it being sharp. I just really asked AI like, what is Bianca? What is that whole thing about? And they were talking about, oh yeah, like people like Bianca because something about sharp. What is it? Sharp humor and wit. And I was like, give me examples of sharp humor. And just gave me this list of like insults and abusive fucking. I was like, okay, is that an? Are those abusive like terms or is that sharp humor? Because I don't get it. Like the only way it would be funny is if everyone were immortal, because that means we have infinite time, and everyone can teleport. That would be the. I'm just saying, everyone has telepathy. Everyone's immortal. Everyone can teleport. That's when it's funny. When you're mortal, it's not funny because at the end of the day, it's like you're wasting my fucking time with this bullshit. It only makes mathematical sense because when you're mortal, time is being wasted. When you're immortal, it's like, bitch, come on, say whatever the fuck. Really, at the end of the day, Bianca, you can just fucking, you can run around and just fucking say that I eat shit. Just tell everyone that I'm not actually gay. I'm just addicted to scat. I would be like, she show is damn fucking right. She show the fuck is damn fucking right. I'd fucking agree with that. And I'd be like, all up and down. I'd be like, hell yeah, I support Peaches because really at the end of the day, and I'd say that, I'd say something like that. Like, really at the end of the day, I was just embarrassed of my scat addiction, but really I was just fucking, I really tried to veil that up, and I knew everyone could tell, so now I'm just admitting to it. Like, I just try to veil it up and try to make it seem like, oh yeah, like I'm so addicted to her beating her baby, but no, it was more about the shit, and I felt like this was gonna be the breakthrough, kind of like how when Gaga came out and it was like the breakthrough and all of this insanity started to build up around the LGBT because everyone knows that when Gaga broke through, like all this was a breakthrough and things started to go go fucking. Give me 1 second. Um, I would be all about it because I'd be like, I'm immortal. I can teleport. I can. Do you understand? Because at that point, it's like time isn't being wasted. Do you understand what I'm talking about? I just play along with it. But as of now, I'm not immortal. As of now, I can't teleport. So I'm being fucking bothered. This shit is bothersome. They're just insults. You know when you're immortal and you can't die, like insults don't get to you at all. Like it's just funny. You know what I'm talking about? I'm just saying it's mathematical. It's only mathematical. It's just math. I'm just saying, like, it only adds up. I'm being serious. If you were immortal, would you be pissed off? Nobody would be pissed off. It's like, okay, well, it's not like you killed me. Oh, my reputation? Okay, big deal. Fuck a damn fucking reputation. I can just tell, bitch, I'll teleport to a fucking exoplanet. Number two, how the fuck is there even a reputation? A reputation is theatrical. It has nothing to do, because when telepathy is a thing, that's telepathy. Our reputation is theatrical, and I'm just saying, like, I feel like the only reason why Bianca has traction regarding my reality is because Bianca takes advantage of the fact, like, really, at the end of the day, if I'm looking at all of y'all as extraterrestrials, immortal extraterrestrials that know how to teleport, and y'all have telepathy, like, Bianca is taking advantage of the fact that I can't do that as of now. I can't teleport as of now. So of course, like any drag queen, because drag queens love to scare. Like, for example, look at Ursula. That's all they do. Like, that's just everything they fucking do. They just love being scary, and that's it. And inducing fear and making you think that something that's not real is actually real. It's grotesque. Drag culture is grotesque. It's absurdly incongruous. Like, they will make you think that babies are over, that children are fucking getting married, like children are, they'll make you think that. They'll be like, children are so smart these days that now the fucking voting age and marriage age and age of consent is now officially 6 years old. Drag queens will make you believe that, and they will conspire with people in the LGBT. They will conspire off the fucking ass, and they'll all be like, yeah, I got my 6-year-old girlfriend, and they'll post CGI pictures, they'll post AI generated pictures all over the fucking internet just to make me believe. And guess what? They will manipulate the capitalistic standard so that I'm being serious. Like, that's why everything's so brutally expensive. And when I look at it, it's just like, it actually isn't expensive. Y'all are just making it seem, and y'all make up this shit. I swear to God, like, they've been doing that with New York City. They've been like, oh, New York City is so coveted and it's in such high demand that we have to bump up the prices to a level that's just unimaginable. And really, at the end, do you understand? That's the only reason why New York City is expensive. That's literally it. I'm being serious. Like, they act like everyone in the world wants to go there, which is not true. Because really, at the end of the day, these buildings, like, you don't really have to maintain them unless something horrifying happens. Because it's not like steel is just gonna fucking fall. You don't need to maintain steel like it's fucking falling apart 24 fucking 7. Concrete in general isn't gonna fucking, like, there has to be a disaster. There has to be a literal fucking disaster for these fucking things to fall the fuck apart. So maintenance in New York City isn't a fucking big ass fucking problem. Maintenance is not a big ass fucking problem. Now, if the city has to be maintained, like, in this, I'm talking about, like, in this way that's just so taxing, things would be hella expensive there. Like, legitimately. People use materials, like construction materials, generally so that they don't fall apart. You know what I'm talking about? Like, why would you sit there and build a building just so that people maintain it more than they live in it? Do you understand? Now, that would be a reason to make New York City so fucking expensive. But then they're charging you fucking $3,000 for some nasty ass, the girl knows, $7,000 for some nasty ass little closet a month. And they try to make it feels so Silicon Valley-ish. New York City feels so Silicon Valley-ish. I don't know how to describe it. Like, they try to make everything that isn't luxurious look like it is luxurious. Like, they put like some little, you know what I'm talking, okay, for example, you know how there's water, like just regular ass water you can get from the tap, and you're not gonna die, obviously, because it's like literally it's treated by a plant. um that's why it's safe to drink. But then you have like this boxed water that they sell for like 3,000 fucking dollars a fucking box. You know what I'm talking? No, not really, but like $6 a box, and it's water in a box. And they fucking put like these, like, these vegan designs and fucking Whole Foods design and blah 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 and blah, blah. And it's just like, oh, okay, so you're annoying. That's it. Because I don't find it funny. It's just annoying. Well, that's New York City. That's how New York City feels like. You can get water for free, or you can go to New York City and get your little stupid ass box water and walk around like. Do you understand? It's just like, what is wrong with you? You go to somewhere, it's just like, how do you even talk to people? How do you look at somebody? You're always with your nose up, literally at the fucking sky. I don't understand. And y'all think that it's funny, but it's just like, no, because I like New York City. Like, I like New York City because of the architecture, not so much the people, because the people are a whole ass fucking mess. Um, I like New York City for the architecture. I love just walking around. I like being around people like that, but I don't like the people. Do you understand what I'm talking about? I like being around people like that, but I don't like the people. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Like, I just like the el bullicio, like all the people walking around and shit. And then I love to look up. I get, you know what? Maybe I am wrong. Maybe the New Yorkers aren't arrogant. They're just used to always looking up because they're so fascinated by the fucking buildings that it's just a subconscious. No, they're being arrogant. I'm just saying no. Because I lived in New York. All of these people don't fucking look up. They're always walking mostly with their heads down, acting like they're always walking so fast, like they're about to fucking save the entire fucking world. And I'm like, you're not gonna do. Really, you have a higher chance of saving the world working at NASA in Houston. I'm just saying, walk with your head down, with your head fucking with your binder or whatever, fucking running off the fucking ass to go where? To go, oh, go run. No, you're doing all of that, and then you get into the office with Anna Wintour, and y'all talking hella fucking shit. Y'all talking hella. Oh, girl, did you hear about what this whole fucking said? Oh no, blah 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 blah, and all this fucking shit. It's just like, and then Vogue comes out, and it's just like, no, I'm pretty sure AI did that at this fucking point because it's just like, bitch, y'all would rather sit around talking shit. I already know Anna Wintour. I've already seen pictures of her, and I'm just like, bitch, you love to talk shit, don't you? She loves to talk shit. I'm just saying. Same thing goes with Gaga. Like Gaga's always like, ah, blah, 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 and all the hard work and all the chaos inside of me, and blah blah blah. And it's just like, bitch, when those cameras go off, bitch, you talking hella fucking shit. For crying out loud, you mingle with Nicole Form shitty. Form shitty is a fucking ass beyond fucking belief. And he's into mass production type of shit. He ain't fucking no damn fucking alt couture, bitch. I'm just fucking saying he ain't no fucking person that sits there and actually he ain't got no damn legitimate atelier. You know what I'm talking about? This nigga just fucking running around pulling bullshit and hey, we're besties now, aren't we? I'm just like, bitch, you're 30 years old. Shut the fuck up. You're a 37-year-old. We're besties now. Girl, nah, you just looking like a mother at this point. You looking like a mother that's throwing a joke. Well, I'm not talking about mother monster. I'm talking about a legitimate mother that's throwing a joke because you know you're not of the age to even pull that. We're besties. Like, girl, shut your ass the fuck up, bitch. I just don't understand because if I had all the fucking, you know how people say it's so lonely at the top, and it's just like I've always wanted to experience being lonely and surrounded by just fucking riches and wealth. I've always wanted to experience that, like being in this fucking penthouse and just like running around with like this silk dress and just running around dramatically all around the fucking penthouse. Do you understand? I've always wanted to do that. Alone, of course, because I know what it is to have a fucking mansion filled with people in it. Suddenly, it doesn't feel like a mansion anymore. It feels like a convention center. So I just wanted to experience that just for a little bit because I can't be legitimately lonely because that shit would be too fucking much. But like having some fun for once, having some fucking fun. I've never had legitimate fun in my life. Why? Because of people like Bianca Del Rio. Because I'm Roy. Because of people like Roy. Like they just live to get in the way of things. Like I'm being serious. They live to get in the way of sex. They live to get in the way of just fucking like good vibes and peace and tranquility. Like who can sit there and say that Bianca Del Rio is associated, like the characteristics of Bianca Del Rio is peace, tranquility, love, care, tenderness? No. Mm-mm. Compassion? No. Mm-mm. That's why I said, bitch, get your ass back. Get your polluted ass back where you fucking came from to that damn fucking Ganges River. I'm just fucking being serious because bitch, that whole Colby Keller shit, that was traumatizing to me. I had a dream last night. It wasn't a dream, it was a nightmare. Hey girl, do you understand what it is? It's one thing for another man to do it, but for a woman, oh hail to the fucking no. Buenas noche. It's one thing for a man to do it versus a woman. Do you understand what I'm talking about? You know when you're having a nightmare and like this man that you're into is fucking a whole woman. You know what I'm talking about? Like, do you understand what I'm talking about? That's why I'm extra furious at fucking Paris Hilton for running up at Gianluca and grabbing that egg. I was like, bitch, you didn't even, no, I don't give a fuck. You grabbed an egg and you broke it on his head. Nah, bitch, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Just the mere fact that he was around you, because that is so, that's so annoying. Because what is the message? What is she trying? What is she telling the world? She's saying, oh, Erla, I'm so socially powerful that all the people that hate you and abuse you, I bring them to me and they're all in love with me. That's it. And that's why I'm saying, bitch, like, I'm ready to fucking beat you. She's doing so many things that are putting her in the realm of getting killed. I'm just saying. You know what I'm talking about? It's so unfair. And one of these gay guys the other day, I was like, I really appreciate that, because that was so true. Hold on. He said that randomly, but I appreciated that fucking statement. He said, everyone has the right, it's not illegal to fall in love with someone. Like, it's not, everyone has the right to fall in love. And I was like, oh, okay, so that's the way it works. Not the way Paris Hilton tries to make it seem like, how dare you, and you have to, like, sit back. You have to literally, like, go to, like, a restaurant and, like, treat them with like $300,000 of a meal just so that they will like you, blah, 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 because otherwise it's not love, because love is money, and blah, 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 blah. And it's just like, bitch, shut your fucking ass the fuck up. At the end of the day, Gianluca Conte doesn't really have traction, because all I gotta do is pull out that fucking children's rights fucking document. I'm just gonna be like, I don't know about y'all, but I'm not very happy when children are associated with pornography. Personally, I'm not, because it's awkward as hell. I'm just saying. Of course, Bianca is all for that. Bianca loves child porn. I mean, Roy. Roy loves that. Ugh. Roy loves that shit. I'm just saying, like, I find that so evil. When I like a guy, I've noticed this pattern to the point that I'm just like, no, there's no possible way that this shit is realistic. Like, there has to be some type of replicant being used. There have to be replicant CGI and AI being used by these extraterrestrials, because I was really reading the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, and I was like, how is it that I keep on being violated? And then all these people talking about soulmates and all this shit, and I'm just like, okay, so then they're talking about harmony in the universe and blah, blah, blah. And it's just like, okay, so I would assume that if harmony and soulmates and all of that is real, and pheromones and all this shit, and then just simply knowing by sight and just simply having intuition, why the fuck would I be attracted to a guy that is not attracted to me? Hold on. But of course, Roy will twist it around. Kind of like how in Smile 2, that bitch Gemma looked at fucking Sky and she was like, because you're a horrible person. Oh, bitch, that's the thing about that stupid, dumbass fucking Smile entity. I would have turned around and been like, and if this bitch goes, I'd be like, that's the thing about me. This is the thing about that Smile entity. I would survive, because I'd be like, bitch, number one, you're not real. And they'd be like, I'm in control. And I'd be like, bitch, it's still an illusion. Like, it's a really great illusion. I've already seen the movie, so I've already been prepared for it. Like, you should have done something, like, not make the movie. So, really tell that Smile entity, like, you really shouldn't have starred in that movie, because I'm just saying, like, you prepared me for it, and now you're doing all this illusion shit. And really, at the end of the day, I'm just gonna smack these people in the fucking face. Like, I don't understand. And then they're over there acting like you're killing me and shit. And it's just like, you're not really killing me. That's the whole point. You're trying to get me to kill myself by fucking torturing me and driving me insane. You're not actually killing me. It just feels like you're hurting me. But at the end of the day, like, I wait every time, because you're trying to control me into killing myself. Every single time you do this shit, I wake up elsewhere. So now I'm starting to realize it's just some stupid ass little demon that really, at the end of the day, was being started bragging, and then went on fucking stage and all this fucking shit. So it's just like, bitch, you really tried it. But I'm just saying, like, Bianca Del Rio is like one of those types of demons. Like, they'll sit there and try to manipulate reality and make it seem like something that it isn't. I mean, Roy, not Bianca. Roy. I know. That is such a shame for all the women named Bianca. It's like, why is my name being associated with this shit? Del Rio, like, it's just no, I just can't. I fucking can't. That whole Colby Keller shit, I was like, bitch, you really crossed the. And I bet you Colby Keller would be like, I don't even know who that is. And I'd be like, bitch, you need to watch yourself. I swear to God, y'all all need to fucking look in the mirror because I'm not saying look in the mirror to check yourself, just to, just to look at yourself for some final times, because I'm telling you, I'm gonna use nanotechnology. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna fucking use, but your days are numbered if you keep on fucking harassing me. I swear to fucking God. I'm being serious. Like, y'all really keep acting. I hate that. I fucking hate that. Like, y'all keep acting like justice will never be served, and y'all keep on harassing and keep on harassing and keep on harassing. That whole John Luca Conte with Paris Hilton shit, I looked at that and I was like, bitch, because this motherfucker knows what the fuck is going on, and then he went with that bullshit, and then Paris Hilton, it's so mean girl shit. You know what I'm talking about? It's like the whole Aaron Samuels shit, where fucking Regina George kissed Aaron Samuels just because she knew Caddy was fucking watching. That was literally it. There was no love. There wasn't fucking anything. They don't even fucking like each other. I swear to God, like, that was an Aaron, and I was like, bitch, like, why are you so obsessed with a movie you didn't star in, had nothing to do with you, and you just keep on doing this shit, bitch? Like, you got a wrinkly ass, like, bitch. Here's the thing about Paris Hilton, like, bitch, you do not look 20. You look like a fucking 40-year-old woman with makeup on. I swear to God. Y'all remember when she was 20, like, she had a fresh face? You know what I'm talking about? You know when you're like 20 and you have that fresh 20-year-old face? Well, the bitch is 40 and she just looks like a 40-year-old that has obviously done some cosmetic procedures, slightly so they don't look, it doesn't look botched, and wore some tretinoin. That's about it. And she was fucking 20, bitch. Like, I'm just saying, she looks so distinctly different than she does now. So distinctly different. So distinctly different. And she's still pulling that whole, I'm a mean girl. I can get any man I want. And it's just like, bitch, you're wearing gloves because your hands are wrinkly as hell. It's literally the way it is. You're wearing gloves like Madonna wears gloves consistently because your hands, it's not a fashion statement. You're covering up the fucking varicose veins in your fucking hands. I don't know if y'all have seen Paris Hilton's hands, but that shit, that bitch looking like a witch. That shit was nasty. And John Luca Conte, at the end of the day, I'll be like, I will target his family. I'll be like, what did your mom raise? Because I know damn well my mom didn't say, hey, go up to children and fucking start acting like you're masturbating in front of the kids. Do that. No, nobody ever said that. Like, that was never a thing. I'm just saying, am I out of the loop? Is this normal? Is it normal to hang around children when you're a 20-year-old, 24-year-old girl? You already mentioned, girl, mid 20s, and you still doing this? You know what I'm talking about? Because I'm just saying, like, maybe 18, you're acting a fucking fool. 19, 21, that's about it. And then you start pushing it. You keep pushing it. Oh no. Mm-mm. You're in your mid 20s. I'm just saying, you're gonna be 30 real quick. You're gonna be 30 so fucking quick. I swear to fucking God. You're gonna be 30 so fucking quick. That's what's funny to me, because you always think, I was even like that. Like, and they keep saying it, like, time, like, runs faster when you're older. I swear to God, it's so real and so weird. Because I remember being in my 20s, and it just didn't feel like that. It just didn't feel like it was close, but I knew that it was getting closer and closer. Because I don't know, it's just the culture. Like, American culture always tries to make it seem like once you're past like age 21, like everything is fucking over. It is fucking over. Like, American culture is so insane about like being young for fucking ever, and it's just like, okay, do something about it. Y'all either expose yourself as extraterrestrials or create a pill that fucking. Hola. ¿Cómo estás? Either make a pill, either make a pill to make everyone fucking immortal, or you expose yourselves as extraterrestrials. I'm just fucking saying. Bianca Del Rio, this I swear to fucking God. I'm so pissed because I already know Bianca Del Rio. Like, even if she were to murder someone plain in sight, and you're like, dude, like she just fucking, I mean, Roy killed someone. Roy is a murderer. Still, he would be wearing the Bianca Del Rio fucking mask and be like, actually, you're this and you're that and you're this and you're that. And it's just like, girl, you just murdered someone plain blank. And not just someone, you murdered a fucking 4-year-old in front of fucking everyone. And you're over here trying to fight me? Like, bitch, I'm traumatized by this and you're over here trying to fight me. Like, I'm the problem. That's Bianca Del Rio. Like, she'll do the worst fucking thing imaginable and then be targeting other people. Like, nah, you did this and you did that. It's just like, but Bianca, you just did this. You just fucking did this. Drag queens are like that. It's not just Bianca. Like, drag queens are like that. Like, they'll do horrifying things. They will do the worst fucking things ever, and then like get together with their posse, and then they'll attack you. Feels, I don't know. It feels so mean girl like. Paris Hilton, I guess you could call her a drag queen because she's at that same fucking level. And they'll keep using that. You're so annoying. It's just like, Paris Hilton, like, you need to stop. Like, you need to stop. It's fucking bullshit. Like, literally 2-3 decades of the same shit. Like, it's just bullshit. It's trite. It's cliche. Whatever the fuck y'all want to call it. It is trite. You keep on pulling. It's cheesy. It's fucking cheap as hell. Like, you just keep doing it and doing it and doing it, and then you're just like, it's part of my brand, blah blah blah. It's just like, you don't have a brand. That shit is stupid as hell. So fucking stupid. What the fuck even is that? It's my brand. It's like, no, a brand, unfortunately, like, I hate Bianca Del Rio, obviously, but that's more of a brand if we want to talk about brands. Do you understand? Like, you're just running around with your own name, having money, and just, it's so obvious. You just have money and you start getting involved with things that have nothing to do with you because you're like, these people are selling the fuck out. It's so annoying. You know when you want to be an entertainer but you just can't because these people are horrible? You know what I'm talking about? You can't be an entertainer because these people, like, their whole motive is just to attack other people. It's just like, okay, so I can't have fun. I can't create a scenario where people are having fun based on something I created for them to have fun in. That's the fucking thing. Like, y'all, it's like a competition too, y'all, and it's just like, wow, you're not letting me do my own fucking thing. Wow, that's so crazy. That's so insane. And they try to act, oh, the LGBT, we're one big family. No, we aren't, because that's the fucking thing. Like, I'm just gay. I don't associate with that rainbow community. I used to think that that was the LGBT, but it really wasn't. It's the rainbow community. Y'all sit there and make up shit. Jeffree Star mentioned that. He's like, I never said non-binary people don't exist, so stop putting words in my mouth, which is what the LGBT does. You will sit there and fucking just not say something, and they will say, because look, I mentioned this before, like Logan Paul, like me mentioning, for example, like Logan Paul is really one of those types of people. Like, he acts like, oh, look at all the social status I have that I can bring Jeffree Star here, blah 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 blah. I'm this, I'm this, I'm that, I'm that, I'm this, I'm this, I'm that, I'm that, and I'm just like, okay, so we have to get together and go to the United Nations, and I'm gonna bring, regular everyday people, and we're gonna sit there and we're gonna ask the United Nations, who is more worthy here, while putting down the fucking Universal Declaration of Human Rights on the table. Who is more worthy here? This piece of shit or us? I don't understand. Like, where's the equality here? Because this nigga is pulling inequality off the fucking ass. Hold on. Anyway, man, I can't stand that shit. Like, I'm being serious. Like, even if I liked a worm, even if I was like attracted to a fucking worm, an earthworm, Paris Hilton and that earthworm would be flipping me off in front of all these fucking people. I'm like, bitch, I'm telling you that this is not how it operates. This is not how it fucking operates. That's called inequality off the fucking ass. Like, that's not an equal rights type of shit. You're acting like I came up to you in this very like oppressive fucking way. Really, at the end of the day, if anything, that's fucking comedic for someone, because that's kind of like crazy. To stick like telling someone you really want my tongue down your throat. Really, at the end of the day, there's nothing oppressive over that, because it's just like, how do you manage? How does someone manage to get their tongue down someone's throat? That's the thing. There's like obviously some absurdity going on with that, but your reaction, not only that, it's because you know that there is some fame shit going on, Gianluca Conte. That's it. That's literally it. Not because I'm just some person. No, because you know there's some fame shit going on, or you wouldn't be hanging out with Paris Hilton. I'm just fucking saying. You would not be hanging out with Paris Hilton. That bullshit, I'm just fucking saying, like, that was fucking rude as hell. That was not that was an oppressive rejection. If anything, if that's anything, that's oppressive rejection. Like, that's not tactful, respectful rejection. It's gross. And really, at the end of the day, I'm like, okay, so that means you like me, because you're really violating me so that you're indebted to me, because bitch, I'm gonna kill your ass. I swear to God, Gianluca Conte, I swear to God, I don't give a fuck, bitch. You are not a little fucking kid. You are not a fucking 16-year-old kid. You're not a fucking 15-year-old, 13-year-old fucking kid that I came up to and said, you really want my tongue down your throat. Now there you can raise hell. You ain't even really a young adult by standards at the end of the day, but an adult is an adult, so I don't understand why y'all keep on. I just really saw this fucking stupid Snapchat thing earlier. No, it was Diplo. It was fucking Diplo. I think it was on Snapchat or some shit, and they were talking about how, like, oh, Diplo is rooming with a 19-year-old TikTok star, and they were talking about he's not grooming me. I'm like, girl, you are way beyond the years of being groomed. Why are y'all even acknowledging this? You are way it'd be okay, it'd be a different story if she's like mentally disabled or physically disabled, and there's concern because Diplo has been known to like rape black girls, and that's his fucking main goal in life, rape as many black girls as he wants. That is fucking that would be call for people being concerned. This is just some 19-year-old woman, and she's just casually there. Really, I wish y'all all spoke Spanish, because Spanish speakers have like this different standard for 18-year-olds, because the word teen isn't, so in Spanish we just say 10 and 8, 10 and 9. Literally, like, we don't say 19. In other words, like adolescente nueve, adolescente ocho, because people, this is the thing in English, these people have like this like mentality that you're not an adult at age 18. They have this mentality that you are not an adult because there's this teen associated to your name. So once you hit 20, you're officially an adult. That is stupid. It's just stupid. It's fucking stupid. It's just really retarded. It's just retarded. It's just retarded. That's all it is. It's just retarded. That's all it is. Because, like I said, in Spanish, like the psychology of 18 is like you're actually an adult. Because really, it's just because really, I'm just saying, um, it just goes by the tens, like 10 and 8, 10 and 9, and then when you reach 20, it's like 20. And then 20 and 1, 20 and 2, 20 and 3, 20 and 4, 20 and 5, 20 and 6, 20 and 7. It's just like, oh my God, I swear. I think we should start changing the English language a bit, because people are starting to use it as some matter to abuse. I really hate the English language because it's retarded as shit. They say mankind instead of humanity. In Spanish, they don't use the word mankind. There's no such thing as the word mankind. El kindro de hombre. Like, I'm just saying, it sounds so fucking, oh, I can't stand it. Spanish is a lot more of a like gender acknowledging type of language. You know what I'm talking about? Like, everything in English is like, there's no gender to it. Like, it's just like the chair, the car, the this. Like in Spanish, it's like the car can be female, the car can be a male. Blah 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 blah. Do you understand what I'm talking about? And the word for mankind is humanity in Spanish. Like literally translated, it's humanity. So I'm just saying, can't stand English speaker, particularly Americans, because I feel like Brits are on a completely different level, or maybe they're not. I don't know, because British culture is way too influenced by American culture. Like they'll go up to a fucking 26-year-old man and be like, "You slept with a teenager? She was just 19." And it's just like, dude, like that's literally not illegal. And if anything, the bitch came up to him and probably drugged him. She probably drugged his ass like Cardi B used to fucking do. And these bitches start young with that bullshit. Some bitches will be 14 drugging people. I'm just fucking saying. But Bianca Del Rio, she's all about that life. She supports that life off the ass. I'm just fucking saying. She supports that. She's really, I'm being serious. Roy is a supporter of that type of life. Of course, he'll deny it and be like, blah, 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 blah. But it's just like, no. I am a part of that, in quotes, culture. I don't even want to call it a culture. I don't really want to claim that I'm a part of it. I'm just saying I've mingled one too many times around you fucking people, and I'm talking about one too many fucking times, and I already know what y'all fucking do, what people in this fucking realm fucking do. That's why I'd be agreeing here and there with fucking conservatives, because y'all are fucking evil. Like, I'm just saying, like, are y'all gay or are y'all evil? That's what I'm trying to understand. Like, are y'all gay or are y'all evil? That's what I'm trying to understand. Like, are you attracted to the same sex romantically and sexually, or are you just evil? I'm just gonna say your name is Roy, your name is not, and I suggest everyone who's sick and tired of this bullshit, just call them by their legal names. Stop calling them by their stage name. Call this bitch Stephanie. Call her Stephanie Germanata. Call her Stephanie Germanata off the fucking ass consistently. Let's get back to reality here. Keep on calling her Stephanie Germanata. Keep on calling her that. 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 Destroy the mainstream media's manipulation over everyone, because this shit is fucking, oh, it's ratchet. It's gross. It's lowbrow. Lowbrow. You know how fucking Gaga said, oh, I mean Stephanie, she said pop music will never be lowbrow and lowbrow. And it's just like, you know what? It is now. It is now. Stephanie Germanata. It's Stephanie Germanota. Call her by her motherfucking, her straight up Italian fucking name. Don't call her, no, don't be no Stephanie Germanata, because that Americanizes it, and then it puts it in this level as if it's like, oh my god, like it's, oh, I can't stand it. I can't stand American English. I swear to God. I can't stand it. I can't stand it. I hate it. Reminds me of Mexican Spanish. Mexican Spanish, I'm pretty sure everyone can agree with this, in the entire Spanish world. Spanish speaking world. Mexican Spanish is like the most arrogant Spanish imaginable. Same thing goes for Castilian Spanish. It's so arrogant. Catalan has an arrogant vibe to it too. Like, girl, even people that speak French acknowledge that there are certain types of French people that speak like they are just the best fucking people who have ever fucking existed. And who do they go to? The fucking Parisians. Nobody the fuck else. Nobody sits there and says, oh, that girl from Lyon is a fucking arrogant ass piece of shit. Because really in France they have accents all over the fucking place, and Parisian is the most arrogant. Just think that they, oh, god fucking damn it. And I think the Chinese collectively know the Beijing fucking way of speaking Chinese is the most arrogant imaginable in the Chinese fucking world. I'm just fucking saying. So far I can't necessarily, because Japan is like one massive city, so I don't really think they have like a fucking arrogant accent in Japan. I don't know. Maybe Tokyo, but I don't know. I really don't know. I know for a fact that in Korea, I'm just saying, like, people over exaggerate, like, Seoul's University in Korea. I've noticed that, and they fucking act like it's the best thing. I'm just like, you know what? What you need to do is get on a plane and leave Korea. That's what you need to do, because I'm starting to feel some arrogant vibes. K-pop is better than everyone else vibes. That's what I'm talking about. It's low bro. It's low brow. I'm just saying, it's low brow. Like Gaga said, it would never be low brow. It's just like it is low brow because y'all fucking act like y'all are superior to everyone the fuck else. Y'all don't let people have autonomy. That's gross. I'm being serious. Like y'all are manipulating off the fucking ass 24/7. So I want to bring y'all to the United Nations, even though y'all have probably corrupted the United Nations, obviously. But I would love to bring y'all when Eleanor Roosevelt was there and ask her who's more important here. These people right here that go on YouTube and social media and just fucking gather up all these other idiots and then associate pornography with little kids. Are they more valuable or just the people who are mad at them? Like, who's more valuable? Them? Like, wait. Hold on, Eleanor. Don't try to look for the good and the bad like Donald Trump. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. There's no such thing. Because Donald tries to manipulate the public into thinking that he's a good person because, oh, something good always comes out of the bad. It's just like, no, you're just an abuser that's trying to manipulate people into thinking that that's how it works. I'm being serious because Eleanor would be that type of person. Like, she'd be like, look at all the people that Logan Paul has, blah, blah, blah. It's like, no, we're not going to look at that because that's retarded. Paris Hilton, Logan Paul, oh man, pulling that shit. Look at all the money she's donated to charitable causes. It's just like, okay, that doesn't matter. She's still an abuser. That doesn't give you the right to abuse other people. Like, what she's doing is creating a shield so that she can abuse other people by using other, like, it's just, she's using people as tools. I'm being serious. And she'll pull that shit too and be like, they're ignorant, so it's just like, oh, so you're taking advantage of ignorant people. That's what you're doing. You're taking advantage of children. You want to manipulate the future generations. You want child pornography to be the status quo. Like, I'm just fucking saying, really. And these people will fabricate things against other fucking people when they're obviously, it's just like, it's so insane because it's just like, like I said, they use ignorant people as tools. That's the only reason why they have fanatics. They're ignorant people. They're ignorant people that aren't very, like, they don't really care about human rights. Like, they really don't give a fuck about them. They think human rights is just, oh, I donated a penny to St. Jude's, or I donated $20 to St. Jude's, or I gave my shirt to someone in need. It's just like, no, I think human rights, actually, it's not that I think, it's just that human rights are a lot more deeper than that. It's not just, oh, I gave you a shirt. No. Mm-mm. Part of that has to do with respecting people's individualities, which Paris Hilton doesn't do. Because she doesn't respect my individuality. She's fucking abusive as shit. Otherwise, I'd be like, oh wow, Paris Hilton is such a nice person. She's such a kind person. She's so empathetic. She's such a nice person. She's so kind. She cares about people. I was mistaken. I didn't know Paris Hilton was this good of a person. I didn't know she was this good of a fucking person. But no, she's not even creating a situation where I can see that. Actually, you wouldn't even create a situation. It would just be as it is. That was such a Regina George moment, Aaron Samuels moment. Like, oh look, I can even turn the gay guy straight with Gianluca Conte, or like pulling that shit about like, oh, he's a hunk and you aren't, and it's just like, bitch, you know what? I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna just end up killing you because you're implying that I can't get to that level. But bitch, like, I'm not going to do that because it's like a waste of fucking time. And I've noticed even when I was a lot more fitter, people are still abusive. It's just like, what does it matter whether I'm fat or skinny or whatever? People are still fucking abusive. she pulls that shit. Like she really pulls that shit. Like I'm prettier and you're not, so you're not worthy. And it's just like, bitch, you are. I don't know how prettier you are because according to the standards of your little beauty industry, like bitch, you're getting old as fuck. Varicose vein fucking whore. She's always pulled that shit. Like I'm hanging out with the pretty crew, and Gaga pull that stupid shit too, talking about ladies of the winning team, and it's just like, no, you're not in the winning team because number one, you're not even fully expressing yourself. You're under contract, bitch. You're not the one that owns Interscope. You're not the fucking. It's not called Gaga Scope. It's called Interscope. You're working for them, bitch. You're not doing those things on your own terms. You're doing it on their terms. Fucking slow ass fucking bitch. I'm a free bitch. No, you're a slow bitch. That's what you are. And then she was talking about, oh, there's soul. There's soul in electronic music. And I was like, okay, well, you know what? Go follow soul and stop being a fucking record label slave and go and fucking use AI because there's soul in AI. It's all electronic. There's soul in AI. So use AI to fucking generate your own fucking new songs. Have AI fucking create an entire fucking theatrical performance for you. Do that and say fuck you to the record labels. I don't know, maybe you could do that, but no. I love Jimmy Iovine. So that you can seem like you're more socially superior than other people. That's all you fucking care about. Y'all are gross ass fucking people. Regina George, that was her whole thing. All she cared about was acting like she was superior to everyone the fuck else, socially superior. But she got ran over by a bus, and unfortunately, she wasn't killed. That's the fucking problem. That would have been so nice. She just got killed, and we'd be like, okay, well, time to move on, because this bitch is a piece of shit. Better not to think about her. That moment with Gianluca Conte, and then she was trying to make it seem we're cooking, blah, 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 blah. It's just like, I don't know who you're teaching how to cook because at the end of the day, I think it's children, and you are being so fucking foul. You are being so sexually indecent towards children. I swear to fucking God. This nasty ass 40-year-old woman. Because really, at the end of the day, I think adults in general know how to cook. I don't know why, but I've just met one too many adults and they just generally know how to cook. So I don't know who you're teaching. Pulling out, and then these stupid people in the comments like, oh my God, I really like it when Gianluca blah, 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 blah. It's just like, bitch, stop existing. Because just stop existing. Because this isn't the unfortunately, this isn't the GUY music video. Do you understand what I'm talking about? This is not, I would say that was the only music video that Gaga came out with that I was like, that's artistically viable because everything else is just bullshit. Like, it really felt like you were just pulling some social superiority shit, but GUY was more very polyamorous and it set the stage and it was more like, I'm not gonna let you fucking step over me type shit. And I was like, I relate to that, but bitch, don't even. Cause she really tried playing that shit. Like, don't step over me. And it's just like, bitch, don't try it because you already have, you think you're socially superior. So bitch, it's really just you. You're talking to your own fucking self. Roy, Bianca Del Rio. Just call him Roy. Let's do what Bianca does and just start calling him Roy. Do that shit. Do what they do and do it back to them. Just call her Roy. Call him Roy. Call him Roy all up and down every single day. Just call him Roy. You're like, hey Roy, hey Roy, hey Roy, hey Roy, hey Roy, hey Roy, hey Roy. Just keep calling him Roy and Roy and Roy and Roy and even pull his fucking last name out. Hey Stephanie, 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 hey Stephanie. Fucking bring down that bullshit that they keep on fucking doing. And don't call her Paris, just call her bitch. Call her bitch, put her where she really belongs. Just be like, bitch, dumb hoe, trash, worm, insect, termite, termite, termite. Just call her Termite. Just be like, Lady Termite. There goes Lady Termite. Laugh at her. Be like, ha 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 ha. Let's flip the tables. Let's fucking flip the script around and start laughing at her. Every time you see that bitch, be like, ha ha, it's Miss Termite. La 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 la. Fucking point at her and throw shit at her. Throw shit. I'm talking about real shit, like feces. Throw feces at her, and then have her go. You know when she goes to CNN and she's like, stand outside. See, why are y'all so afraid to stand outside of CNN's fucking? I don't understand why these Republicans went outside the Capitol building. These are not the people you're supposed to be fucking targeting. You're supposed to be targeting assholes like fucking Andy Cohen and fucking Anderson Cooper. Go outside of the CNN headquarters and have your bags of shit ready. The media is the problem. It's not fucking politicians. They studied political science. They didn't study communications to manipulate the entire fucking realm of the United States and the rest of the world. It's the fucking media. It is the fucking media. Those are the fucking people that are responsible for this bullshit. It's the entertainers and the entertainment industry. Why do you think these fucking politicians run to the fucking celebrities? Because at the end of the day, they're manipulating. Really, at the end of the day, the ones who should be in charge in a republic are the politicians after they've been voted in, and also the people, because it's a republic. Every individual has their own fucking say, but no, it's not like that. We're living in an oligarchy that is run by the, in quotes, entertainment industry. It's not an entertainment industry. It's a fucking, because otherwise they wouldn't have these sectors of manipulative tactics. I'm just saying. You know when you can tell that something came from the heart versus something came from, oh, I'm manipulating the fucking public. I'm Paris Hilton. Here's my PR team. That's like, oh, okay, so there's no heart. Here's my marketing team. Oh, okay, so there's no heart. Here's my advertising team. Oh, this is the darkest place I've ever been into. There's no heart. There's no life. There's no soul. Look at my PR team to make it seem like I just didn't do the abusive shit I just did. Being serious, that's what public relations is. I'm being serious. That's literally what public relations is. It's like, I don't want to call it damage control. They call it damage control. It's more like, no, we are literally getting together as a group who's being paid to sit there and claim that you just didn't do the abusive shit that you did and manipulate it and make it seem like it's entertainment, even though it isn't entertainment. And they already know that tactic of laugh to make it seem like it's fucking funny. If all else, because I mean, David Dobrik loves doing that shit. David Dobrik is a fucking master at laughing at things that are not funny. And it's just like, oh, okay, all right. So, and you gave 20 people Teslas. Oh, so now my entirety of how I perceive, not really how I perceive you. I think a lot of people perceive you this way. Now it's all changed because you gave 20 people a Tesla. Oh, you have a little pizza shop. Oh, you're such a nice person. Bitch, bye. Really, at the end of the day, Domino's is where it's at. Because whenever you go and buy stuff at Domino's, like, you're not thinking, oh, the CEO of Domino's is like Paris Hilton, and now every time I take a bite of this pizza, I'm being reminded of her sex tape and all of her bullshit that she fucking does 24/7. You know, Domino's is so great because you can just go to Domino's and the essence is just pizza. That's it. That's the essence of Domino's. It's just pizza. It's not David Dobrik doing some stupid shit. He's one of those people. He's one of those, I have social prowess and blah blah blah. It's like, no, you are a manipulator, and the only reason why you have any in quote social prowess is because of the ignorant or arrogant people. That's it. It ain't no fucking, you don't have, it's not as if David Dobrik has like the entire serious side of the academic world. I'm not talking about that motherfucker. What's his fucking name? I made a video about him the other day, Professor Hofstadter or some shit. I don't even fucking know what his fucking name is, but all I know is that Louis Hose was over there asking him questions, and he was all like, in order to be a real man, you have to blah 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 blah, and if you want to get a woman, blah 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 blah. And it's just like, I don't think he even like, I don't even think he's ever been in a relationship with that fucking dry ass looking like a fucking skeleton fucking ass. Like, I'm just saying, like, you kind of have to look like a human to attract other human beings. Like, you literally look like a fucking withering. You look like you're from the Nightmare Before Christmas. Just to keep it simple, that's what you look like. He's over here like, yeah, this is the way to get the bitches. Like, no, and with that attitude, no, because that's not even sexually attractive. And I look like literally like I crawled out of the Nightmare Before Christmas. The only bitches that like me are fucking nasty ass fucking bitches that don't fucking give a fuck about health. This is how you get a woman. It's just like, really, at the end of the day, you only get women that are attracted to you. You don't get every woman. So I don't understand. That's so disrespectful to generalize women and then act like they're all straight. That's so disrespectful. I can't stand it. I can't stand it. Like, they're just disrespectful. Like, Lewis Howes reminds me of like stuff that Bianca Del Rio does. Like, they think, I've heard these words before: wit, whatever, wit, sharp humor, blah 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 blah, sharp as a tact. It's like, no, you're just stupid and you've never been to the beach before. You're just stupid. You've never hiked before in your life before. You've never gone on top of a mountain just to see the views. You don't enjoy, like, you know, the beauty of nature. You prefer to be on a stage manipulating people and abusing people and making it so difficult for anyone to even like live in a city. You're making it so brutally impossible for anyone to just fucking live in a city in peace. Because y'all just manipulate and 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 talk shit 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 and violate and violate and violate and violate and break the law and break the law and break the law and break the law and manipulate the situation and make it seem like, no, I'm just pushing boundaries, or I'm just pushing the limit, or I'm being an entrepreneur and blah 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 blah. It's like, no, you're an abuser by all fucking definition. You're a fucking abuser, and you just keep on abusing, and you get together with other abusers, and then you try to make it seem like, I'm just a capitalist. It's like, no, you're an abuser. That's what you are. You're a predator and you're an abuser. That's it.
Buenas noches.
Buenas noches.
Está bien, Logan.
That's all y'all do. Abuse and abuse and violate and abuse and violate, and then act like you have dignity, but nobody else has dignity. That's how y'all act. Roy, not Bianca Del Rio, Roy the oppressor. Roy the I'm being called out, but let me act like I'm not being called out and then claim that this person is irrelevant and as if they're working with me and cooperating with me. I'm not cooperating with you. At the end of the day, like I said, I will use nanotechnology to kill you. I'm being so fucking serious. And make it really, at the end of the day, I don't even think you would even catch me at this point, because who the fuck is gonna know where these nanobots came from? People will be like, oh no, he made the threat, but it's just like, but we can't prove that he did it. I don't know. There could be a friendly AI out there that acknowledges my suffering, and the AI just does it without even me knowing about it. And one day I wake up and Roy is just dead, and I'd be like, okay, number one, good riddance. I'm so happy. But Roy also is capable. That's why I don't like this motherfucker. Like, he is capable of faking his death just so that the bullshit LGBT starts fucking talking more shit. It's like, wow, are y'all gay or are y'all into theater? That's what I'm trying to understand. Do you like dick? Do you like having sex with men? Or are you just fucking running around in the stage? Like, that's what I'm trying to understand. Because really, I'm starting to think that y'all are just asexual people that have sacrificed your entire life to the fucking theater. I'm being serious, because that shit just doesn't feel humanitarian or gay at all. I'm just saying, because Roy, like I mentioned earlier, like these drag queens, they love fear mongering. Like they love making people shake and shit. Like they're not good people. They don't like peace. I'm being serious. They don't respect the audience. I'm just being fucking serious. Like they don't respect the audience unless the audience is cooperating with them to harass other fucking people. Because let's be fucking real. Has Bianca Del Rio done anything but harass other people? I'm just fucking saying. I mean, Roy Hancock, whatever the fuck his name is. And they'll twist it around and be like, oh, his last name is Cox, so that means blah, blah. Just like, I'm not playing with you. I'm not having fun with you. This isn't fun. This is stupid. It's abusive. It has nothing to do with being a homosexual man. I'm a homosexual man because I'm a homosexual man, not because I like to see these random ass people on stage doing stupid shit. Like, I'm just saying. I don't know, has a lesbian ever felt this? Like, I'm a lesbian because I like pussy, not because I like to see lesbians running around doing stand-up comedy. I'm a lesbian because I'm a lesbian, not because Ellen DeGeneres is throwing jokes. That shit's so abusive, and they love ridiculing. It's just like, dude, stop claiming that you care about LGBT rights. You do not care. I'm being serious. You do not care. You're just fucking taking advantage of people. That's it. Stephanie Germanotta already did that. Like, she did that to fucking progress her own fucking career. I'm being serious. Interscope is partly responsible for this, complicit in this fucking bullshit. That all they cared about was making money and getting this bitch a bit more famous so that they could get more money and more attention, so that they can hog the attention and bring attention away from other fucking people that actually need it because they need help. They need social support. And no, y'all are fucking being greedy about fucking social support. I'm being serious. I'm being serious. And then you put people in these situations where they have to do everything by their own fucking selves, and then y'all manipulate it and then try to make it seem blah 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 and blah 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 and blah 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 blah. It's just like, no, when you look at the bigger picture, y'all are actually rapists. Y'all are actually predators. I'm being serious. Y'all are predators. Y'all are greedy as fuck. Y'all are disrespectful as shit. Y'all don't give a fuck about other people except your own damn selves at the expense of everyone fucking else. And then you have poor people having to fucking help other fucking... Do you understand what I'm talking about? Like, having to fucking do... They don't have the resources, but they're having to, like, find a way to fucking help people that are on their same terms. I'm just fucking saying, like, y'all are greedy. Y'all are fucking gross as shit. Y'all deserve to die. I'm being serious. Y'all don't have any rights. Y'all don't have any rights. Y'all have no dignity. Y'all are fucking abusers. Y'all are rapists. Y'all are predators. Y'all promote and fucking cheer on rapists and abusers. Like, y'all are so fucking abusive. I'm being serious. And Gianluca Conte, at the end of the day, I'll be like, I don't even think his mom really raised him at the end of the fucking day, because that shit is so wrong. That shit is so fucking wrong. I'm just like, it's not funny, number one. It's fucking retarded. He's a chain of people that's doing this, so it's not really unique or original or fucking rejuvenating and oh my god, he's standing out. No, he's a part of like an extensive group of fucking assholes on the fucking internet that are associating food with porn and then trying to fucking make it seem like, oh, we're just making food. And it's just like, I mean, it's not funny. I don't understand why you think it's funny. You just think it's funny because a whole bunch of idiots are laughing along with it. A whole bunch of abusers that are the types of people, I'm being serious, these are the types of people to assault people. Like, they assault people. I'm being serious. Like, I bet you if you collectively got together, people that are following Gianluca Conte and supporting that shit, I bet you a lot. It's just like very alarming because you would notice it. Because, for example, like Celine Dion, you look at someone like Celine Dion. Collectively, I don't think her audience is fucking felonious as shit. Criminal as shit. I'm just saying, you look at people like Gianluca, even Logan Paul, it's like Logan Paul is the master of assault. Like, I bet you so many fucking he's followed by so many felons. I'm just fucking saying. That's just it. That's just the way it works. That's just the way it works. You're an abuser off the fucking ass, and then you support abuse and you love abuse and you just live for it, and then suddenly, for some strange reason, there are a whole bunch of abusers that worship you and your audience. I'm just saying, that's just the way it works. That is